Hi, I'm Julie, and I work for the Morgan County Public Library. And I'm here today to talk to you about one of the new nonfiction books that we have in our collection. And the title of the book that I'm going to talk to you about is Get Out of My Head: Inspiration for Overthinkers in an Anxious World. And this is written by Meredith Arthur, and the artist is Leah Rosenberg. So this is the cover of the book. And so some information about the author and the artist so that you get a sense of what they were trying to do in creating this book. So the description of the author says that Meredith is a San Francisco-based writer and video producer. She has experienced work stress in all of its incarnations and lived to tell this tale. An early pioneer of getting people to talk about mental health in a normal way, Meredith created the website Beautiful Voyager in 2015 for overthinkers, perfectionists, and people pleasers. And Leah Rosenberg focuses on the emotional, and psychological impact of color in our lives through painting, sculpture, printmaking, food, and performance. Her mural, Everywhere a Color, can be found in the International Terminal at SFO. So that's a little bit of information about the author and the artist and what it is that they were trying to do. So in the introduction, and I won't read the entire introduction to you, just enough to give you a sense of what this book is about. So the author says, you'll notice a few things about this book just while holding it in your hands. It's short, it's browsable, and it's designed and illustrated to foster calmness. All of this is intentional. You don't need any more reasons to be overwhelmed. My hope is that if you identify as an overthinker, perfectionist, or people pleaser, you'll keep this book in your backpack or tote bag close enough to receive the tactile ping it's been built to provide, the one that turns off the fight or flight response anxiety. So that gives you a little bit of a sense of what the creators of this book were trying to do. And so I'd like to show you a little bit of the artwork in the book. And so this is the introduction. And so you'll notice that the artwork is just all very simple. And the text as well, they're both pared down to just the simplest, the kind of the kernel of an idea. So I'll show you a few more. Okay. And so, well, one more. This is a nice one. Okay, and then so one of the things I wanted to share with you, and this is one of my favorite things about this book, and at the end, in the back cover, you'll notice there's a pocket, and there's a tiny little book that's inserted in this pocket, and so this book is called When Something is Wrong, but Nothing is Wrong. And so I think the creators of this book intended probably for you to carry this book with you, but especially I think the smaller book. And so I'll just read through this with you real quickly. It's really brief. Okay, so when something is wrong, but nothing is wrong, and it's the same author and same artist. And so these are the beginning pages. It's that same simple artwork that's intended to create that sense of calmness. If you feel something is wrong, but know nothing is wrong, you are not alone. It's chemical. A natural wave. Sometimes one big whoosh, sometimes a whisper of small ones. Is already behind you. Dissipating. Even if it doesn't feel that way yet. Just wait. Stare at this color. Or this one. Boredom is your friend. Linger here. As long as you can. Then slip this book into your pocket and walk outside. Be aimless. Look up. Reread this book. When you stop. So here's the ending illustration, and there's a note on this last page about free-floating anxieties, so the author gives you just a little bit of information about that. And then here's the back cover, which is kind of back to the beginning again. And so this book again is Get Out of My Head, Inspiration for Overthinkers in an Anxious World. This is a book about stress management. It's a real simple book. It probably wouldn't be the first book that I would pick up about this topic, or the book that I would pick up if I wanted to learn some of the mechanics of the fight or flight response, or what it is that's happening in the body when you're experiencing stress. But it's really more the kind of book just to give you reminders of something that you already know, something that you can feel inspired by, something that you can carry with you, just to give you quick reminders. So this is a book that is owned by the main library. It's right now being circulated by the Waverly Branch, so you can come to the branch to check it out, or if you prefer, you can place the book on hold and have it sent to the location that you'd like to pick it up at. If you have questions, or if you'd like to send us an email, go to our website at morgancountylibrary.info. Thanks so much for listening today.